Y'all, we got a couple big old porterhouse steaks. We're gonna put them on the Woodfire Grill. We're gonna reverse sear them because to me that's the best way to do a steak. So you're not gonna want to miss this one. Undoubtedly, I'm gonna be fighting with the neighbors on this one because someone's doing construction on the next house over. So just bear with me, all right? I've done every kind of steak we can imagine on the wood fire for you guys. And basically, they all kind of follow the same steps. You know, what's a better excuse than to make a steak? These porterhouse steaks were on sale at the local market, so I had to scoop them up. Guys, these are 1-inch thick, pretty healthy size steaks, right? So we're gonna get into how we set them up. But first, I wanna thank this week's sponsor, BetterHelp, but more on them later. So as we do with most steaks, we go back 24 hours and I show you that we do a little drive brine on them. That's where you take your steaks out, you put them on a rack, sitting kind of over a cookie sheet or a tray, and then you salt them up with a little kosher salt. Okay, I do it pretty much anytime I do a steak. To me, it's the best way to impart some flavor. So all that salt does is kind of draw out that moisture, but then it absorbs that flavor back in, and it totally changes the flavor of your steak, and you're gonna love it. Once you get those steaks salted up, you put them in the fridge uncovered, let it go overnight, and as you can see, the color changes completely. It's a nice dark red. It looks beautiful. But we're gonna level these up by giving them a little spray down with some avocado oil, just so our barbecue rub sticks to it. We're using a rub from my buddy Will at Taco Slayers. I'll put a link to his Instagram down below so you can check it out. It's a nice all-purpose rub with hints of coffee in there. Good stuff, chunky rub. It's gonna be amazing. Got those steaks nice and seasoned up. They're chilling right now, kind of sweating down that rub in there, building those flavors, right? I had to get my Temp Spike Plus in there. Guys, I'll put a link down below. I believe they got a sale going on. It's 2 for 1 for that Temp Spike. I don't know how long it lasts, but check it out. My link gives you a little discount too. So even if that sale is passed, there's always tons of sales on my ThermoPro links. Now for pellets, we're gonna use some Bear Mountain Barbecue cherry wood pellets. I'm a big fan of using cherry wood with beef. I know there's a ton of other options, but cherry wood's one of my favorites for beef. I like the flavor, the color it adds to it. So, but use whatever food safe pellets you like. If you want to get some of these Bear Mountain pellets, I'll put a link down below. Okay. With that reverse sear technique, we're gonna bring up the internal temperature of the steaks nice and slow. We're gonna set the wood fire to 275 on the smoker setting, and I'll put the Celsius around here somewhere. We're gonna take it to about 125 using that Temp Spike. Once that's up to 275, we're gonna pull the steaks off, set it to the grill setting high, and then once that goes to the preheat, we'll sear off the steaks about 30 seconds, a minute on each side. Give them a flip, same. Now the porterhouse steak is basically 2 steaks. We're gonna have the filet on one side and the New York strip on the other. Let's get this fired up. Once we get the steaks on, I'm going to go inside and I'm gonna tell you all about BetterHelp, because right now I'm having some very crazy anger issues with the neighbors next door drilling while I'm trying to shoot my video. I need to talk to somebody. So let's talk about BetterHelp after we get these steaks on. What do you say? We have the grill grate in our wood fire, right? The grill plate. Gonna turn it on. Hello. Right, take it to the smoker setting. Go 275. The default 3 hours is fine. I'm not worried about that. We're cooking to internal temperatures, right? Wood fire flavor button set up. Hit start, let it go through the ignition process, and we'll get them steaks on. Okay, guys, we're up to temp. Got a good smoke rolling. There's the steaks on the grill. That's a gorgeous color. We got our Temp Spike in there. Now let's give it that good smoke and bring it up to temp. Shut this bad boy down, baby. All right, y'all, we're inside. Let's talk about this week's sponsor, BetterHelp. I was so very frustrated outside. You guys, to get me riled up, then you know there's some shenanigans going on over there. And I definitely love that I have access to BetterHelp. Having someone to talk to is so important these days. And BetterHelp is there to help you find a therapist that's not necessarily in your area, right? Sometimes you don't want to drive around the city. You want to do it from the comfort of your own home. And for me, BetterHelp handles that perfectly. All you got to do is fill out a simple questionnaire, and BetterHelp will match you with a licensed therapist, someone that you're comfortable to talk to. And sometimes, if it doesn't work out, you're not vibing with that person, you're always free to look up another therapist on there and they'll hook you up with them, okay? BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easier and cheaper than, just dialing out of the Googler, okay? Shortly after you're matched up with that therapist, you can begin your journey at any time, any place, and like I said, anywhere. You don't have to traipse all over the city. You can do it in your pajamas. Listen, I want to do it right now. I'm in my apron. We're filming. I need to talk to somebody. I'm frustrated beyond all belief. So having someone to talk to, it's necessary right now. I'm barely getting through this bite right now. Guys, mental health, focus, keeping your anger issues in check is so important these days. So if you want to check out BetterHelp, click the link in my video description. It's betterhelp.com/cookingwithcj, and it'll save you 10% off your first month's therapy. So there's really no reason not to give them a call today. Trust me, having someone to talk to is very important. All right, guys. Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. They've been a great channel partner for a while now, and I'm glad I have access to them, trust me. All right, let's get back to that cook. The steaks are almost up to temperature. What do you say? Okay, y'all, it took about 20 minutes to come up to temp. Steaks are looking right, nice and juicy. Let's get them off and get that grill fired up. I have a tray over here that we'll put these on. I'm gonna take the temp spike out. We don't want to sear this on high heat with that temp spike in. We don't need to. We're just gonna give it a couple flips, so no big deal. So let's hit stop. We have it on the grill setting. We're gonna take this up to high. I'm not really worried about the wood fire flavor button going because we got the smoke we wanted. It's still smoky over there anyway, so the fan will pull it in. Hit start, let it go through the preheat process, and then we'll start searing off them steaks. So we're gonna add our steaks on. Oh yeah, you get that sizzle, sizzle, baby. Give it nice, good contact so we get those beautiful sear marks. Oh yeah, babe. Make sure you got plenty of contact. Just gonna let it go about 30 seconds or so. Then we'll give them a flip. Okay, time to give them a flip. Oh yeah, babe. This is some beautiful sear marks. Looking good, looking good. Those are some beautiful steaks, guys. Another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll take them off. Steaks are done. Time to get them inside. We're gonna let them rest 5-10 minutes. Let all those juices kind of redistribute in there. We'll slice them up, take a bite, call it a day. You know these are some beautiful steaks, so hit that thumbs up for your boy. Hey, and consider subscribing too. I appreciate it. We're growing this bad boy up. We got some good numbers going right now. Let's keep them going. Appreciate y'all. We got our steaks here. We let them rest. I'm gonna go ahead and slice them up. I'm feeling like I got these. These are definitely done. Probably more of a medium than medium rare, what I had hoped. Did a little extra filming in there, trying to get like little better sear marks. So stuff you guys don't normally see just because it's, you know, YouTube style. It's all about the gram, you know. Eyes eat first and all that jazz. Take a look at the filet. We got some good color on there, all right? We'll do it, you know, I mean, look at the juices on the board here. So we'll set this up kind of like a steakhouse style here, right? Just kind of cut them into slices, all right? Get that packed up to it. Same thing with the filet here. Get these pieces in there, and I'll get you from this side, a little bit of close up. You can definitely see it's more medium than medium rare, but again, that was me just kind of messing around with the sear marks, getting a little bit more done. If you guys just do like I said, and you know, sear it 30 seconds each side and pull it off, you'll be fine at medium rare if that's what you're going for. All right, guys, let's go ahead and give this a taste. I got me a piece of the filet. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, about medium, no big deal. But it looks too dang good. You know, the filet is that nice tender bit. Oh yeah, that's good, babe. Think you're looking good, baby. I'm definitely digging that coffee rub flavor. Got a little zing in there, a little pizzazz, a little bit of heat too. All good, very good. I'll put it, like I said, I'll put a link down below for it. If y'all want to get one of these wood fire grills, I'll have links down below for it too. Knives, cutting boards, merch, all the stuff I use in my videos. Links will be down below in the video description too. I have 4 cookbooks for the wood fire, so if you'd like to get one of those, I got them down below, like always in the video description. They're downloadable e-cookbooks, $5 each, or if you get all 4, it's $15, so it saves you $5. All right, it's a pretty good deal. If you'd like to become a show producer, like all these awesome people scrolling in front of me, people that love them a good porterhouse steak too, right? There are 2 ways to join up. Either you hit the Patreon link in my video description, or hit that join button right next to the subscribe button. You should have already hit by now. Real quick, thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video and being such a great channel partner. Other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.